said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Touch them all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship.
A liner on Bobby's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
Posada's throw. Roberts safe.
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday Night Baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels Baseball next on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Mad Dog, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Mad Dog.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of them.
Striding in once again, Scott Mad Dog.
Scott Mad Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Scott Mad Dog will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
3 home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional.
Ready for another chance? Scott Mad Dog has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, man. Second on the team and runs batted in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 4th in the ball game as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day. Seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Los Angeles Angels blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Tyler Skaggs earns his 6th winning decision in this one, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
9 runs, 11 hits.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up. An agent calls his client with an update.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's going to be fun marveling at 2. Into the box now, Scott Mad Dog, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Mad Dog.
Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. in there for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad. Better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Hey, like a can up there,
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a cold 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. This guy knows how to... 5 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's Price now on 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. This one's flared out toward left.
Oh, you take it.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they trying to pick things up where we left off. Scott Mad Dog into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castillo is under it. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Scott Mad Dog. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And that one skips up over the wall. Ready for another shot now. Scott Mad Dog.
Scott Mad Dog.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit the center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps up. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Matt Shoemaker earns his 8th victory of the season. Jose Alvarez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score this afternoon.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Mad Dog, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Boy, when the leading MVP.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mad Dog is in pursuit. 2 gone. Striding in once again as Asdrubal Cabrera reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight.
So digging in now, Scott Mad Dog ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Castillo. 2 down. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Ready once again, Scott Mad Dog. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel. And
digging in to try it again, Scott Mad Dog. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castillo going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Nick Tropiano gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Garrett Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Third baseman
Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way, if he's a little bit.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season.
Mike Napoli.
Swing and a looper to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Scott Mad Dog is currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Scott Mad Dog.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch.
Riding in once again, Scott Mad Dog.
Scott Mad Dog.
Hey, let it fly, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Balbuena rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Carlos Perez.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Carlos Perez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nomar Mazara.
Hit in the air out to left. Mad Dog waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Scott Mad Dog. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming, here it is. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Scott Mad Dog will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schebler going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there.
Hey, attaboy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Carlos Perez
Hey,
comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hey, let her rip one time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, you got it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
To 2-2 now.
Steal!
Runner's on his way to third, and a step off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on. Ready for another chance? Scott Mad Dog. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the back now with the big bat.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Halos rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Garrett Richards earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tyson Ross. Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. So coming to the plate, Scott Mad Dog, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Point ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, give yourself right here, huh?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Mad Dog is in pursuit. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic.
Settling in now, Mike Napoli. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, just a 1 for 9. 0-1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Mad Dog. And that retires the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop.
From the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the stepping into the box, Scott Mad Dog. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Mad Dog.
Hey, right here, baby.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Hey, keep swinging that high piece. Let's go, let's go.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronnie Chisenhall. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chisenhall.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Let's go, kid.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is... Here's Jared Hoying. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 31.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. La Stella fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Mad Dog.
Number 4, Scott Mad Dog.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is DeShields. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in once again, Devin Bernal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Bernal.
This one's flared out toward left. Mad Dog on the move. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. Ready for another shot now. Theodore comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
1 down, 1 down.
Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know.
Here's Mike Napoli now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Mike Napoli.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Scott Mad Dog will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Point ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Boy, when the leading MVP.
Digging in to try it again. Jared Hoying 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Here you go.
Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Mad Dog, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Los Angeles get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Matt Shoemaker earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
The first baseman, number 6.
Hey, we got one out right here.
Mike Napoli.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mad Dog ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. Marco Hernandez steps in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a looper to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Mad Dog. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gomez going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Bernal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mad Dog racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
No running. Eat it.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jared Hoying. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mad Dog moves over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So digging in now, Scott Mad Dog. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mad Dog.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty.
Here's Jared Hoying. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Jared Hoying.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake.
Standing in, Scott Mad Dog. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
In now, Scott Mad Dog. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gomez going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. 6-4 the outcome today. Erasmo Ramirez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Lindsey Roman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
Fucking hell. Son of a bitch.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Mad Dog has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. It's a run on.
Stay hot
into
now,
the box
kid. Let's
now.
go.
Scott Mad Dog, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
Lonnie Chisenhall. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Here's Robbie Grossman, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Robbie Grossman.
There for it, Escobar. Played on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Striding in once again, Scott Mad Dog. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him.
Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Max Kepler.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Mad Dog on the move, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that. Ready for another chance. Scott Mad Dog. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch.
Get down.
Try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they will hold that runner over at third, as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though. He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so
anyway,
he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A pause and the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, right, so he'll get another shot.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this will be corralled by Maurer, and that's out number 2. And they get the double play at third. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play.
So 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro.
The 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground. Digging in once again.
What time? Right now.
Mad Dog. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton racing back at the track, and it's gone.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes it.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Mad Dog. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Los Angeles Angels get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Matt Shoemaker wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. Tyler Duffy takes the loss, only his first of the year. Cam Bedrosian.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who has been greatly exceeding expectations. And has a little fun with him while he's at it. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
welcome to Washington, D.C. for the 2018 Home Run Derby at Nationals Park. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one man is crowned champion. If there is a tie at the end of any round, the 2 contestants will enter a 90-second swing-off. If there is still a tie, the hitters will enter a 3-swing sudden death swing-off. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now hitting, representing the Atlanta Braves, number 5, Freddie Freeman. Let's see what he can do. To go. There's home run number 1. Two minutes remaining. That one is gone. His second home run. Another home run. 1 minute remaining. .30 seconds left. That ends the round. He finishes with 3 home runs. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. Let's start the clock. That's his first home run. Three minutes to go. A very long home run. Home run. Two minutes remaining. And that is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Up first in this head-to-head matchup, representing the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, number 46, Mark Trumbo. No doubt about that one. one is gone. Three minutes to go. That's number 3. Another home run. Number 5. Home run number 6. 2 minutes remaining. His 3rd in a row. That's number 4 in a row. One minute remaining. Make it 9 home runs. There's number 10. 30 seconds left. Number 11. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 11 home runs, and he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the Miami Marlins, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. The round has officially begun. There's home run number 1. Number 2. Three minutes to go. Another home run. Two minutes remaining. One minute remaining. .30 seconds left. A majestic home run. Time's up, so that will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs, and that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Hitting first, representing the Detroit Tigers, number 24, Miguel Cabrera. Three minutes to go. There's home run number 1. 2 minutes remaining. That one is gone. His second home run. There it is. His third home run. 1 minute remaining. .30 seconds left. That ends the round. He finishes with 3 home runs. And you'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Let's see what he can do. Gone. That's his first home run. Another home run. 3 minutes to go. Two minutes remaining. Another home run. And that is gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he has earned a trip to the semifinal matchup. The round is now underway. A long home run. 3 minutes to go. Number 2. That's number 3. Two minutes remaining. Remaining. .30 seconds left. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. Hitting second, a challenger, representing the Chicago Cubs, Chris Ryan. There's home run number 1. Another home run. 3 minutes to go. Another home run. 2 minutes remaining. Four home runs now. And that is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He finishes with 5 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 46, Mark Trumbo. There's home run number 1. 3 minutes to go. That one is gone. His second home run. Two minutes remaining. There it is. His third home run. Another home run. 1 minute remaining. That's number 5. 30 seconds left. Home run number 6. Time's up. So that will do it. He ends the round with a total of 6 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. The round has officially started. Here we go. A very long home run. Three minutes to go. Number 2. Two minutes remaining. One minute remaining. Another home run. .30 seconds left. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 3 home runs. That's not quite enough. He has been eliminated from the competition. The semifinal matchup is now underway. Up first in his semifinal matchup, number 19, Chris Davis. To go. Gone. That's his first home run. Another home run. Two minutes remaining. That's number 3. That one. 1 minute remaining. That's a home run. His 5th in the round. Home run number 6. 30 seconds left. 7 home runs now. That ends the round. He ends the round with 7 home runs. And you'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Let's start the clock. Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup, Chris Ryan. There's home run number 1. 3 minutes to go. Number 2. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. A long home run. 2 minutes remaining. There's another one. Gone. His 6th home run. Another home run. One minute remaining. And that is gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with 8 home runs. And that'll put him into the championship round. Hitting first in this championship round, number 46, Mark Trumbo. A majestic home run. There it is, his 3rd home run. 2 minutes remaining. One minute remaining. .30 seconds left. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. There's home run number 1. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes remaining. One minute remaining. Number 2, 30 seconds left. Another home run. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 3 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Ready now, Scott Mad Dog. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
1-0 count. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch
From the
up
belt,
there.
kicks and deals. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Swinging a high
Get halfway,
pop-up
see if it
back
falls.
onto the outfield grass now. Seager backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a looper to left.
Get off, get off!
Polanco comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Lays off 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him.
One time.
Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs. Here's Buster Posey now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 6.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
In the air to left. Mad Dog has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Scott Mad Dog, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Mad Dog. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Hey, come on, guys. We got to hold him right here. Let's go.
Designated hitter, Alex.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score. Ready once again, Scott Mad Dog. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Brian Dozier will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit. And a ball 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And now we'll see some action. There he goes. Runner. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Set. Here's the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit in the air out to left field. Mad Dog moves over, makes the play, one away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-4 tonight. So that.
The importance of fundamentals can never be overlooked. Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves. Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join. Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Mad Dog.
Scott Mad Dog.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Mad Dog.
Scott Mad Dog.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Scott Mad Dog comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Scott Mad Dog. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager.
Yeah,
especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit?
Stepping into the box, Scott Mad Dog. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Halos win the opener here in the division series. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Harold Reynolds.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up. After a hard end to a good season, a manager shares some final reflections with his team. An off-season check-in from a player's agent. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. The agent moves on from that topic. A grievance previously issued is readdressed. An agent calls his client with an update. This MLB club gathers around its skipper for his invocation of a successful season campaign. A representative calls with big news for his client. A recently acquired player meets with his manager before debuting with his new team. Base stealing isn't just about speed. Technique and timing must be developed and honed. The best major league hitters never stop working to improve. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season. An early winter check-in. The player is not content with the way he is being used. Fortunately, all that remains of this team's disappointing season is for somebody to wrap it up and send it on its way. All eyes and ears turn to the skipper as he addresses his team at the outset of a new season's journey. An agent calls to check in with one of his clients. A previously discussed issue is taken up again. A player receives a voicemail update from his agent. In baseball, as in anything, repetition is the key to mastery. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season. Fortunately, all that remains of this team's disappointing season is for somebody to wrap it up and send it on its way. An early winter check-in. A previously discussed issue is taken up again. A player receives a voicemail update from his agent. Every team enters Game 1 of a new season with high hopes. A manager offers words to mark the occasion of a new beginning. A player's agent calls to touch base. A grievance previously issued is readdressed. A player is approached about getting some extra work in. An agent calls his client with an update. The near-perfect defensive standard achieved by major leaguers must be maintained on the practice field. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season. Fortunately, all that remains of this team's disappointing season is for somebody to wrap it up and send it on its way. An early winter check-in. A grievance previously issued is readdressed. A representative calls with big news for his client. A happy manager welcomes a prize acquisition to the club. And with that, this all-star will now take the field for the first time with his new team, to their fans' delight.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Digging in the switch hitter, Junior Guerrero.
Third baseman.
Hey, two down here.
Guerrero.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll into the box now. Scott Mad Dog.
Left fielder Scott
into the
Mad
windup
Dog.
and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Dias is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Scott Mad Dog. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mad Dog.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Geronimo Diaz.
Geronimo Diaz.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mad Dog has a read on it, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Mad Dog comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Brian Goodwin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Action. And now it's both and a right-hander that start to throw. And a dive, but he's back. A runner at second, nobody out. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
Here's the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Matt Wieters, who represents. Here's the 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Wieters.
Oh, it's set up.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, balls are flying all over.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Donnell Mitchell. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Mad Dog, and that retires the side. Richard David will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 the final finish today. Steven Strasburg worked only 3 innings.
Every team enters Game 1 of a new season with high hopes. A manager offers words to mark the occasion of a new beginning.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win.